Have you ever wondered just how deeply watching adult content affects your mind and body? It might be more influential than you think. According to a 2016 study published in the Archives of Sexual Behavior, over 80% of men and roughly 60% of women reported viewing some form of adult content within the last year. Given its wide reach, it's no surprise that many people are curious about what happens when you cut it out completely. Today, let's take a clear-eyed look at the surprising changes, physical, mental, and emotional, that can unfold when you stop watching adult content. We'll also explore how this decision can potentially transform your relationships, self-esteem, and overall health. Some of these shifts happen quickly, while others emerge more gradually. If you've been considering quitting or are simply curious about the possible benefits, you're in the right place. Before we dive into the 8 major ways your body and mind adapt, I want to invite you to subscribe to this channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, I'd love for you to hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell so you never miss our latest updates. Your support means the world to us. If you find this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps share our message with a wider audience. I'm excited to hear your thoughts on today's topic. If you enjoyed the content, type yes in the comments below. If it didn't resonate with you, let me know by typing no. Your feedback is incredibly valuable and helps me craft videos that better suit your interests. Now, let's explore what really happens to your body and your mind when you stop watching adult content. Number 1, your brain starts to reset. The most notable changes begin inside your head. Adult content is engineered to provide a potent hit of dopamine, which is the neurotransmitter responsible for feelings of pleasure and reward. Initially, this dopamine rush might feel thrilling, but over time, your brain can become desensitized to natural, everyday sources of joy. Simple pleasures like having a meaningful conversation, listening to your favorite music, or sharing a warm hug might pale in comparison to the hyperstimulation your brain was used to. When you stop watching adult content, your brain begins a process researchers often refer to as dopamine rebalancing. During the first few days or weeks, you may experience a range of withdrawal-like symptoms, including irritability, restlessness, or even anxiety. These reactions happen because your brain has grown accustomed to a certain level of stimulation. The good news is that this initial phase gradually subsides. You'll start to notice that everyday activities feel more rewarding again. A walk in the park might be more soothing. A simple cup of tea could taste richer. And connecting with friends or loved ones may become more meaningful. Essentially, your brain is learning to appreciate life's subtler joys without relying on an artificial dopamine spike. Number 2, your energy levels increase. Many people report feeling physically drained after watching adult content, especially if the habit is frequent or compulsive. One explanation involves dopamine sensitivity. When your brain becomes hyper-focused on the intense stimulation of adult content, it can lose some of its responsiveness to other sources of motivation. As a result, you might feel generally sluggish or uninterested in your usual hobbies. After quitting, your energy often rebounds. You're likely to feel more driven and less weighed down by fatigue. Daily tasks, from tackling that to-do list to sticking with an exercise routine, can become noticeably more doable. If you've been struggling with persistent procrastination or difficulty starting new projects, removing that digital distraction might open up mental space for productivity. Number 3, you gain better control over your thoughts and emotions. Adult content consumption, particularly when it becomes excessive, can desensitize the parts of your brain that govern impulse control and emotional regulation. Think of it like a constant stream of intense imagery taking the spotlight, leaving less mental room for measured, thoughtful responses to everyday stressors. Once you quit, you're training your mind to handle cravings and impulses more effectively. Instead of automatically reaching for a dopamine fix, you learn to process emotions, such as boredom, loneliness, or stress, in healthier ways. Over time, studies show that reduced viewing of adult content is associated with improved emotional stability and better performance on tasks requiring sustained attention. So if you notice you're calmer under pressure, more attentive in conversations, or quicker to bounce back from negative moods, That might be your brain's newfound resilience at work. Number 4, your confidence gets a boost. Self-esteem and adult content use are often tangled in subtle ways. Adult content tends to depict unrealistic scenarios and body images that can lead you to question your own attractiveness or intimate prowess. You might wonder if you measure up to those carefully staged, often exaggerated portrayals. This sense of comparison can chip away at your confidence over time, even if you're not fully aware of it. When you stop watching, you're no longer feeding yourself those unrealistic benchmarks. Little by little, you may find that you're more comfortable in your own skin. You might even feel more capable when it comes to socializing or engaging in romantic relationships. Confidence, after all, isn't just about how you look. It's about believing you can navigate life effectively. By letting go of adult content, you remove a barrier that may have been quietly undermining that belief. Number 5, improved relationships and attraction to real people. Perhaps one of the most profound changes is how you relate to actual human connection. Research published in the Journal of Sex and Marital Therapy suggests that frequent adult content consumption can dull your responsiveness to real-life intimacy. In essence, your brain starts to associate satisfaction primarily with on-screen fantasies, making genuine, in-person experiences less compelling. When you quit, it's as if a filter lifts. Physical touch, shared laughter, and simple moments of closeness with a partner start to feel richer and more fulfilling. You may notice a stronger desire for real emotional and physical intimacy, a longing that adult content previously overshadowed. This renewed sense of connection can deepen existing relationships or pave the way for healthier new ones. Whether it's the spark returning to your marriage or a boost of courage in approaching someone new, the effect on your personal life can be remarkable. Number 6, increased testosterone and better physical health. This point is especially relevant for men, though women also benefit from balanced hormone levels. Studies indicate that abstaining from adult content and related habits like excessive masturbation may lead to a temporary boost in testosterone. One study highlighted that abstaining for just 7 days resulted in up to a 45% increase in testosterone levels among male participants. Zhongwenanke Shui, 2003. Higher testosterone can contribute to enhanced muscle growth, improved energy, and even sharpened libido. Additionally, quitting late-night adult content sessions can improve your sleep patterns. Often, scrolling through videos at night disrupts melatonin production, the hormone that regulates sleep-wake cycles. Poor sleep doesn't just make you groggy. It can also affect your immune system, mood, and overall cardiovascular health. So if you find yourself sleeping more soundly and waking up refreshed, it could be the direct result of stepping away from adult content. Number 7, more drive and ambition. If you've ever lost an entire evening or more clicking from one video to the next, you know how easy it is for adult content to become a major time sink. Over time, this constant search for instant gratification can erode long-term goals. You might notice that your zeal for personal development, be it in your career, education, or creativity, has taken a back seat. When you decide enough is enough and cut out adult content, you reclaim that lost mental and emotional bandwidth. You're no longer in pursuit of a quick dopamine fix. Instead, you can refocus on the projects, relationships, or passions that truly matter to you. Many people, after quitting, report that they finally find the momentum to start a business, commit to a fitness journey, or explore creative hobbies they'd previously sidelined. The drive was always there, but adult content had been dampening it. Number 8, a stronger sense of self-control. Quitting any habit, particularly one as captivating as adult content, is a clear act of willpower. In the early stages, cravings may feel intense. You might even question whether it's worth the effort. Yet each day you resist the urge, you reinforce your capacity for self-control. By the time you've moved past the most challenging period, you might realize you're more disciplined in other areas as well, such as maintaining a healthy diet, exercising regularly, or managing your finances responsibly. This sense of self-mastery is invaluable. It helps you realize that you, not your impulses, are in charge of your decisions. You're effectively training your brain to prioritize your values and long-term well-being over short-lived thrills. This kind of discipline can be a linchpin for sustained personal growth, opening doors to achievements you might have thought were out of reach. Now that we've covered these 8 major changes, let's talk about the deeper, more holistic transformations you may notice. Rediscovering genuine connection. By removing adult content from your routine, you free up cognitive space to deepen real bonds. Whether you're in a committed relationship or looking to forge new ones, the absence of digital fantasy can make real intimacy sparkle in a way you haven't experienced in a while. You might notice deeper emotional resonance when you spend time with a loved one, or a heightened appreciation for non-sexual forms of affection, like shared laughter or a comforting embrace. Enhanced mental clarity and creativity. Some individuals report an uptick in creative thinking after quitting. When your mind is no longer preoccupied with the highs and lows of adult content, it can wander more freely into new ideas and fresh perspectives. This mental clarity might help you solve problems at work, brainstorm new projects, or even discover hidden talents you never realized you had. Building resilience to stress. We all encounter stress. Finances, relationships, work deadlines, you name it. Relying on adult content to cope can become a cycle of avoidance. The moment life feels overwhelming, you might seek that quick fix. But this doesn't address underlying issues, it just postpones them. By consciously stepping away from that coping mechanism, you confront stress head-on. Gradually, you'll likely find healthier outlets, such as exercise, journaling, or reaching out to friends, to navigate life's ups and downs more effectively. Cultivating mindfulness and presence. When you stop chasing digital fantasies, you may find it easier to be fully present in the moment. Mindfulness can filter into all aspects of life, from savoring your morning coffee to truly listening during a conversation with a friend. This heightened awareness enhances your ability to connect with others and to notice subtle joys or opportunities you might have overlooked before. Let's recap. Quitting adult content can reset your brain's dopamine balance, potentially increasing your day-to-day sense of enjoyment. You might find yourself with more energy, improved concentration, and stronger emotional resilience. Your confidence can grow as you release the weight of unrealistic comparisons, and your relationships may flourish due to heightened sensitivity to real intimacy. Physically, men may experience a spike in testosterone that supports better health, while anyone could benefit from improved sleep and increased overall vitality. Additionally, you recover valuable time for your personal ambitions and reinforce your capacity for self-control. In short, you might notice that you feel more present, more driven, and more attuned to the genuine connections that feed your well-being. It's not always an easy journey, but many people find the benefits well worth the effort. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, I'd love for you to hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell so you never miss our latest updates. Your support means the world to us. If you find this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps share our message with a wider audience. I'm excited to hear your thoughts on today's topic. If you enjoyed the content, type yes in the comments below. If it didn't resonate with you, let me know by typing no. Your feedback is incredibly valuable and helps me craft videos that better suit your interests. Remember that everyone's path is unique. Some people might notice rapid changes within the first week, while others may experience more gradual shifts over time. The crucial thing is to be patient and compassionate with yourself. If you experience setbacks, that's okay. It doesn't undo the progress you've already made. Keep focusing on the positive outcomes you're striving for: greater self-esteem, closer relationships, and the satisfaction of knowing you're in charge of your own life. Thank you so much for joining me in this deep dive into what happens to your body when you stop watching adult content. Whether you're simply cutting back or making a permanent change, the science-backed benefits are clear. You can reclaim your mental clarity, your physical energy, and in many ways, your authentic self. Stay curious, stay open to new possibilities, and I'll see you in the next video.